Okay, I'm gonna go back in here and grab some of these triangles that are hanging around and backspace to get rid of them. And also let's clean up some of these J and I'm gonna get rid of these. Oops. Boo 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 boo. That's good. So I'm just trying to make this clean line up here, and by getting rid of the triangles you can now select this line. Also I want this to be clean too, so we can bevel. Like that. So let's see here. Alright, so see how I tried to bevel but I was getting this happening? And what's happening is that there's an extra vert here that's stopping the progress. So I'm gonna backspace that, and now I should be able to grab those and grab these and get rid of these, and that looks a lot better going this way. Okay, and then let's do this one too, and also this one. Let's get rid of that. If you have stuff here that you might be working on later but it looks bad, you can go Q and polymerge to clean that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Q, polymerge. And then, for example, we could just grab these and bevel them in and do other stuff with them without having to worry about those weird lines. So let me hide this. Just look up here, backspace. Wonder if I could do without this edge here. Just using C. Pick this, pick that, backspace. I feel like this would be a little cleaner this way. Alright. Let's move this. Bevel. So at this point I'm just working on all the more detailed shapes and the smaller shapes than, you know, based off of the big block out we did. So, oh, also there's some little latches here, so I can drag those out. Put them over here. Thicken. Shift X. Okay. The cab too, maybe. It looks like there's a line here that goes through the whole thing, so I'm gonna use Shift C and hold X, escape, and then I'll make that line. Let's see. Copy, paste, move. Copy, paste. Oh, I forgot this. Move it. Up arrow. And let me bevel. Use the red one. I can make that inset. What else? We have a mirror over here, so maybe I'll try that out. I'll just drag a cube with control and just put it over here. Where does it have to be? All the way out there. That's pretty far. That might end up looking weird. I don't know, I can just leave it now for now, just a placeholder. But I have a feeling these are going to be taken out later. Alright, so these cylinders have some interesting bits. So I'm trying to make a cutter shape here. So that'll dig in, Shift X. Maybe put it down more. All right. Bevel the corners. And let me also copy, paste, rotate. This time I'm going to press Alt Z, which allows me to now pick any polygon. So I'm going to right click on this one and then hold Control, which will let you snap it around. So it looks like they're offset a little bit. So I'm going to say Control Q. All right. So this part is interesting. Let me save this here as another file. So the window, this whole box, I'm going to copy onto the trash layer. because this is like our foundation, right? And let me grab the whole thing. Alt 2 to convert it to edges, and then B to bevel it. And I want to bevel just a little bit. Soften it up. And then the other cool thing is that we get our windows automatically from this. So I can pick here, here, and I think the top I might leave normal or solid. So then the windows, let's mess around with it. Alt double click. Alt double click. So now I have all the corners. B to bevel and drag. And when you see this kind of weird stuff, just press Q and mesh cleanup. Okay. I think also it would be good to have some kind of a window trim here. So I'm gonna pick these three edges, Alt C, click, and just put in an extra line here. And then I'm gonna press Q. Oops, sorry, undo that. Alt C, escape the tool. Now I'm gonna press Q and say quick pipe. So that should add a pipe trim around those edges, but as you can see it's way too big, so I'm gonna go undo that and click on this pipe tool. This is where we can set how big it is. So instead of 20 inches, let's try 1 inch. Q, quick pipe. There we go. The only other thing with this is you need to make sure that I have the sides on 24 and segments on 1. So Q, quick pipe, and then we can grab all of these and make a new material. So M, and I'll call it rubber trim. Thinking about putting in more windows, but I can try it. Right, bevel in, bevel. Alt double click. Alt double click. Deselect these ones. And then B. Q, mesh cleanup. 1, 2, 3. Q, oh, oops. Escape, Q, quick pipe. M and trim. Does this look good? I'm not sure. Undo. I think this is better for now. Maybe I'll adjust these a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Alt X to make a local action center, which lets you do this. I think I'll just do a regular bevel. And then when you get weird triangle looking artifacts like this, I usually just grab them all, B to bevel, move it in a little bit, and that's it. Let's draw in these little triangle things here. Or, actually before I do that, let me copy this loop, copy, paste, scale a little bit up, scale this flat, P to fill that. So I'm just trying to make a solid volume here. And also up here. Let me pick these two, Shift H to hide everything else, and let's grab these two corners, bevel, and also change this to body color. That way we can cut this out. Control Q, hide, unhide, and it's all good. Let's hide that. You might want to bevel here, maybe without the top. There you go. You. Double click and well, let me fix this first. So I'm gonna Shift H and just let me see, move this over, P to fill it, U, let's bevel here. And I'll slice it here with Shift C. Double click that, P, U, P, U, and now maybe, yeah. Maybe I should just flatten this out. So I'm gonna pick these guys with scale. Alt Z, click on that, and then I can scale it flat to that. Now Alt A to go back to normal, and then U for unhide. So now let's grab all these and just a tiny bevel. Okay, I think now this is ready for the little details here. I'm gonna draw 1, 2, J to join that into a triangle. Let's see, how does this go? Seems like this one goes like that, and then there's another one. Copy paste, and it goes like. Scale that. Let's go to front view. I'm just trying to match that angle. Alt 1 and let's bevel. We can thicken, dig it. Maybe copy paste to the other side too. 1, 2, Control Q. Oh shoot, didn't mean to do that. Boop, 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 boop. Control Q. Cool. Maybe there could be like a camera in here, a rear view camera, because I don't know about these mirrors. They'd be really way out there. Maybe he's got cameras instead. Yeah. Well, we'll go back to that later. So the design of the sketch is kind of different here. This part, I guess, stuck out more. But it's okay. I think maybe we can come up with some alternative. Maybe there's a box here. This part is kind of awkward up here in the corner, the front corner. Let's make this structure. Bevel. Scale it down a little bit. Move it in. Yeah, this is awkward. We'll figure it out. I'm not happy with that corner here, so my plan is to just sort of cover it up with some details that make it less noticeable, which is not really ideal. I probably should have designed it better, but that is the fix I'm gonna go for. Thinking maybe this would make more sense if it was matching up with this transition here. So it looks like they were built in the same way, kind of. Alt 1. Let's get rid of that and push it in. I don't know, maybe there could be like some kind of controls happening over here in that awkward space, so it's like a little control panel. Alt A for regular Action Center, if you ever need it. Oops. Let's see, maybe cut some slices into this and add more details. Bevel. I don't know, something. Do I need this? Let's see, H to hide it. Might not need this. I'm kind of worried about this, how this is connecting here to the trim, which doesn't look very practical. So I think this box should either be completely hanging off of it or integrated in a better way, you know, so maybe I think this is awkward too, so I'm going to try to bring this back up. Ooh, get rid of that so it can be flat. Let's see, Shift H and grab all this, flatten. I think I'll try to make this flat. Maybe some bevel here. G to deselect that other part of the loop. I'm gonna backspace this. Get rid of it. To give me more space to bevel this corner here. That edge was a little too close, so I should be able to bevel now. You let's also give this a material called glass. Or actually this can be oh, we already have a glass, so let's just put it on there. Alright, I think we've been going for a while now, so let's take a little break and get back to it soon.